Most people fail to master a new skill because they rely on motivation. They set a massive goal and wait to feel inspired, expecting that emotional energy to carry them through months of work. When the initial excitement cracks, the entire effort collapses. To guarantee progress, you must shift your focus from the outcome to the process. A goal is a distant finish line you hope to reach eventually. A system is a rotating gear, a repeatable process you run every day, regardless of how you feel. This video provides the Daily Skill System Blueprint, a tangible structure of habits designed to produce consistent forward motion. To begin, you need to prepare. Choose one specific skill you intend to master and clear a dedicated workspace for the effort. Committing to a mechanical system removes the need to feel ready. You no longer have to check your mood or wait for inspiration. You simply execute the steps. Step 1 is defining your baseline habit. Cross out your ultimate goal and replace it with a single daily action. Vague objectives like understand Python or learn to paint fail because they lack instructions. At your desk, your brain expends energy just figuring out where to start. We solve this using Bloom's taxonomy. This framework translates abstract concepts into observable actions. You will replace words like learn or know with measurable verbs like define, construct, or evaluate. Write a single sentence starting with your chosen verb. This is your exact daily action. For example, write 20 lines of code, or sketch one hand from reference. Size this task using the minimum viable attempt strategy. Reduce the scope of the action until it feels nearly impossible to skip. A successful minimum attempt is small enough to be completed on your worst day, when you are exhausted or stressed without causing burnout. Using a measurable verb at this scale eliminates friction. There is no ambiguity about what success looks like for the day, which allows you to start immediately. Once the task is defined, you must structure the work. Many learners get trapped in tutorial hell, where they confuse consuming information with building actual capability. Every effective practice session follows a 4-phase learning loop: input, processing, application, and feedback. Input is gathering, processing is reflecting. While necessary, they don't build skills. The critical phase is application, executing your measurable verb. This must consume at least half your daily time block. Forcing the transition from passive input to active application is the only mechanism that converts abstract knowledge into a usable skill. However, repeating the same easy action every day eventually leads to a plateau. Research into skill acquisition shows that when people reach a functional level of performance, their development flattens out. This is arrested development. In contrast, expert performance requires continually fighting this automaticity by increasing the difficulty of the task. Use the 10% rule to adjust your difficulty. Once your daily task feels easy, increase the challenge by 10%. If your daily action was writing a basic function, your next stretch is to optimize that function for better performance. Mental frustration is the specific signal that you are working at the edge of your current capability. It indicates that you have successfully entered the learning zone. Because skill development is slow, you need visible proof of your effort to stay committed. You provide this proof through binary tracking. Every day, log your daily non-negotiable action as a simple yes or no. Many people only reward massive breakthroughs or finished projects, which makes the long journey between those milestones feel like failure. Instead, define a small, immediate reward that is triggered simply by completing the daily task. These tiny, consistent actions build unstoppable momentum. Over time, the daily repetition compounds, turning small efforts into massive, significant results. Rewarding the act of showing up shifts your focus to the process. This repetition builds a professional identity that operates independently of your emotional state. You now have a complete daily skill system blueprint, a measurable verb, a learning loop, a 10% stretch, and a tracking reward. Breaking the path down into these components provides a clear set of directions. Instead of guessing how to reach a distant outcome, you simply execute the next step. Your only remaining responsibility is performing the mechanical steps required for today. Close this video, run day 1 of your learning loop, and track your first win.